If you've ever been trying to learn how to jump rope, but you just haven't been able to get going with it, then I'm going to show you today the first 3 things that you need to get right before you even get started. And this is also the 3 biggest mistakes that most people make. So fix these 3 mistakes and you're going to be able to start jumping rope faster and enjoy it a lot more. Hey everybody, how you all doing? Peter Carvell here. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions lately about people wanting to learn how to jump rope. And the biggest question is, Peter, I just can't get into it. The rope keeps hitting my feet. Well, I was there myself a few years ago, and what I'm going to show you guys today is what the first person who taught me how to jump rope actually told me to get right. It's 3 things. It's the 3 biggest mistakes that most people make when they are starting to jump rope. And if you fix these 3 things, you are going to start learning how to jump rope a lot faster, get into it faster, and enjoy it a lot more. So let's get going with the very first thing. Number 1, you need to get your rope length right. Now, it's very easy to determine, okay? You just step on it with your 1 foot, okay? And then put your arm out to the side, and your handles should touch just the bottom of your arm, okay? So it should sort of go right there into your armpit. If it does that, your rope is fine. If it's too long or too short, adjust it, because this is going to make sure you can actually do the jump roping a lot easier. Because if it's too long, it will actually hit the floor, and especially if you jump like I do on a mat, which is also rubber, and this is also rubber, can actually make the rope a bit sticky, and especially when you start doing speed work, it makes the rope too slow and it will cut into your feet. The same with if it's too short. That's for obvious reasons. If it's too short, it's going to catch your feet all the time. So number 1, get your rope length right, and it's going to make things a lot easier. The second mistake that most people make when they're starting out is that they use too much of a movement when they actually jump rope. Okay, so they use their whole arm and they go like this. As you can see, this means that rope is going up and down a lot. Okay, and when it comes to jumping rope or learning how to jump rope, the 2 things you need to focus on is consistent speed and consistent rope length, okay? So you don't want it to do this all the time. So the way you actually jump rope is elbows nice in, and you just use your wrists, okay? That's how you jump rope. I'll show you in a second when we get to the end of today's video. But this is where you're at, okay? Just there, okay? Simple as that, guys. So don't do this, okay? Then the third mistake that people make is they jump up too high. So they like here, okay? When you jump rope, guys, you are just here. Nice and easy. Sure, when we start looking at things like doing double unders, you'll jump up a little bit higher, but that's more advanced strategies that you don't need to worry about when you are just starting out. Then you also want to make sure your feet is nice and close to each other. Don't jump here, because as the rope comes past it at the bottom, you can see that the longest part of the rope is when your feet are close together. If you do this, it's going to become a lot harder to actually go around as you jump. So feet nice together, knees bent, core nice and tight, and you are just jumping here. So let's quickly have a look at what this would look like when you're just starting out. Okay, so you're just starting here, and then, okay, see my wrists? My arms are not moving at all. I'm not jumping too big. And that is all there is to it, guys. So if you've been struggling and you wanted to get into jump roping, which is a great form of cardio exercise, it's great to warm up before a workout, make sure you fix these 3 mistakes, and you're going to find that it becomes a lot easier and a lot more fun. As always, guys, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Remember, have fun out there and keep it simple. Bye-bye.